Well, what makes it so great?
When you sign up for Fios, you get 3 amazing, awesome services for the price of 2. That's razor-sharp TV, blazing fast internet, and crystal clear phone for the amazing low price of just $79.99 a month.
Wow, that is a big deal.
Here's your motor.
Call 1-888-GET-FIOS. You better hurry. This is a limited time offer. Just call 1-888-GET-FIOS and step up to the ultimate entertainment experience. This is FIOS. This is big. FIOS available in select areas only.
Alright, YouTube. I don't know if you guys could get the sound on the other one, but anyway, I took this motor off the three-wheeler. What's bad with this one is when I was a kid, I've had this three-wheeler since I was a kid. It's brand new. This part of the case is fine, but the high-low, which is this right here, the gear that's supposed to be right here, I shattered. I downshifted from 4th to 3rd on the road like an idiot. You know, I was like 12. But shattered the gear in here and shattered this part of the case. So, the other three-wheeler I have, I'm taking this part of the case off, which as you can see I had to drill out all the stupid screws because I love Honda, don't get me wrong, well, as long as it's not a car. Well, I like the cars too as long as they're stock. But they're Phillips on the case and they're torqued to 60 pounds. So when you try to get it off, all you're going to do is strip it. Dumb idea. So I had to drill all of them out. Yeah, I fucked up the case quite a bit, but whatever. This part of the case is garbage because that other section for the reduction gear range, it's supposed to go right here. I took it out when I was a kid so I could still ride it in high gear but not low, which sucks. But I'm taking this part of the case off because this is a good motor. This motor maybe has 50 hours on it. I mean, I got the three-wheeler brand new and hardly rode it much. So this piece of the case right here is coming off, and then my spare motor that has a knock, I think it's just a simple, you know, the cap for the rod isn't tight. But either way, this motor is better, so take this part of the case off, swap it out with the other one, put it back on. While I'm at it, I think I'm going to take the head off too, see how the rings and shit are in there. Should be pretty clean, but just clean things up. I mean, while everything's out, why not clean it up? So, I'll have more clips for you guys. This is just update number 2. I got that off. I had to use a flywheel puller for this, which actually flywheel pullers are expensive, so I just went to Honda and their minimum charge is 10 bucks on anything, so 10 bucks they pulled it, so I saved 90 bucks. Well, it's going to be 80 bucks technically because I got to pull the one off the other motor. Alright, I got the case split apart. Good part. Bad part. So say bye-bye to all that. Still usable, it just only has the high and won't have the low. But that's where we got to, so that's what I need to do to the other engine and swap the cases and high-low drive gears and slap it back in and good as new. Well, now they're both almost naked. This is the good three-wheeler, the one I had since I was a kid, that has the broken gear and the high-low. This is the one that has a knocking engine that I got for some guy for a subwoofer and some shitty speakers. And it's got a really bad knock or something's wrong with the transmission, I don't know. But all I need is a case and then this high and low right here. So that's all I'm really concerned about. But if anybody wants this when I'm done, I mean, it'll have some parts. It won't have any plastic or anything, but it'll be engine and I don't know, basically what you see here, minus carb and tank. So that's going to be with that one. But if anybody wants this frame and some random parts when I'm done, let me know. I'd be more than happy to get rid of it. Some parts I need to pull, but it's a good starter. And the cool thing about these, if you frame like this, if you don't want to use that motor, you can drop anything in here. If you just take that mount, you take this mount right here, that goes like that. You could custom make, you could put a 250 two-stroke in here, you could put whatever the hell you want in this thing. So you'd have like, you know, I mean, I'm just playing with 110 OEM parts, but if you wanted to, you could go all out. Make some kind of monster three-wheeler sleeper thing. I don't know. I kind of thought about doing it, but I don't know if I come across a motor I will, but let somebody else do it. Easy as pie. Now they're both naked. Engineless. Got this one out. Trixie, yeah, I know you want to be in the video too. But this one's got the good high-low on it that I need. Hopefully everything will go as smooth as I plan it on going. Hoping not to screw up this case. These are one I didn't care about it when I drilled out these Phillips screws right here. But hopefully this one might be a little easier. I'm hoping I can get them all out without having to drill them. This drilling, it's gonna, you know, damage the case a little bit. But that's just aesthetics. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna get to tearing that one apart, and then I'll have another clip for you guys. Well, I got her all back together. Got some new hardware, 10mm, no more Phillips. I think I kept a few of them that were still good. But I just put oil in her, cleaned up the carb, cleaned out the tank. Had a little bit of rust in it. So, zip tie up the rest of this electrical and go from there.